the 15th day in the month of January 2025. Everyone, welcome to Front Page Review on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. A top of the morning to you. Welcome. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. And this is your super dial, your mega dial, your super mega dial. Voice of the People. And our strong dial is 90.3 FM. Everyone, I want to say welcome. With me is Daily Trust newspaper, Daily Post newspaper, Vanguard newspaper, The Punch newspaper, The Sun, The Nation, and of course, The Guardian newspaper this morning, just for you. All right? But I'll begin with Daily Trust newspaper. Let's go, everyone. All right, there's a story here as regards that lady that was murdered by a gospel singer. Yeah, it has been revealed that that lady was a core member in Abuja, and of course, she graduated from Kogi Varsity. Revealed, lady murdered by gospel singer was a core member in Abuja, graduated from Kogi Varsity. And of course, how La Kurawa terrorists tried to lure detective with bribe, says police. And of course, insecurity. Reps move to increase 50 billion naira defense budget. Reps move to increase 50 billion naira defense budget as regards insecurity. And then cash crunch. CBN finds 9 banks 1.35 billion naira. Al-Majiri is not a priority in this year's budget. You get to find out who's saying that. And then scavengers, beggars slam 500 million naira suit against Wike. Scavengers, beggars slam 500 million naira suit against Wike. Ex-councillor, son killed in Abuja Lokoja Road crash. And Bafarawa dumps People's Democratic Party. Expatriates orders missing as vehicle fleeing kidnappers plunges into river. Uzodinma now, subsidy removal is a direct blessing to state governments. Did you hear that? Subsidy removal is a direct blessing to state governments. That is according to Uzodinma. Pump price hike looms as petrol depot increase prices. And tax reform bills top agenda as National Assembly resumes today. All right, from here, let's move quickly now to Daily Post newspaper with different headlines here. On tame deflation, Nigerian workers eye 50% wage increase. 50% wage increase. CBN finds 9 banks 150 million naira each over scarcity of cash in ATMs. And then practicing PR without certification may attract jail time, says NIPR. Simon Ekpa's arrest reduces tension in Southeast. Chief of Defense Staff Musa is the one saying that there. Well, I'll break it down for you later, okay? And then we have another one here. Senate rejects Information Ministry's 2025 budget, summons Minister Idris. All right, let's touch on some national stories. Daily Post is still with me here on bird flu. Health Minister reassures Kado residents, says situation is under control. Situation is under control as regards bird flu. And then I criticize policies, not President Tinubu, says Ali Ndume. I criticize policies, not President Tinubu, says Ali Ndume. Okay. New Ohanes Ndigbo President General visits Governor Oti to show appreciation. Yeah. And then Katsina banditry could be defeated in 2 months with 50 APCs, according to Matawale. Katsina banditry could be defeated in 2 months with 50 APCs, says Governor Bello Matawale. National Sports Festival. Federal government, Enugu government signs host state agreement. And then to some political stories now. Ex-Sokoto Governor Atahiru Bafarawa doms the People's Democratic Party. PRP blasts federal government over worsening insecurity in northern Nigeria. And then CUPP raises concern over 2025 budget. And insecurity, reject APC in 2027. CUPP tells Nigerians. PDP nominates Otom as BOT member from Benue. PDP nominates Otom as Board of Trustee member from Benue. Big lies. I am not dumping APC or more agege. Is there repeating that statement? I am not. I'm not leaving the All Progressives Congress. Okay, from here we cross quickly to Vanguard newspaper this morning. Everyone check your time, 7:08 a.m. just right here. AI. Well, I think when I read this story, it's okay. AI, decentralized electricity supply, says Okonjo-Iweala. Is a piece you might want to just grab and read, okay? Decentralized electricity supply, according to Okonjo-Iweala. And insecurity, CUPP begs Nigerians to reject Tinubu. APC in 2027 begs Nigerians. Okay, to some more big headlines now. Underfunding, huge debts, root causes of power sector failure. And then there is this story repeating itself again here. CBN fines 9 banks 1.35 billion naira for failing to dispense cash via ATMs. Kidnappers kill banker, dump corpse on roadside. Naira depreciates to 1,660 naira per dollar in the parallel market. Our transactions with General Hydrocarbons, according to First Bank, is a piece you might want to read. Our transactions with General Hydrocarbons. Okay. AI, decentralized electricity supply, according to Okonjo-Iweala. Navy raids pirates, kidnappers, and their camps in Bayelsa. Arrests 2 suspects. Man allegedly kills father after taking Colorado in Sapele. Man allegedly kills father after taking Colorado in Sapele. Okay, Edo Election Tribunal. PDP alleges attempt to arrest star witnesses. I think I saw that video too yesterday when some men just, We must not celebrate worshipping unexplained mysterious wealth. Igbo leaders, we must not celebrate worshipping unexplained and mysterious wealth. Igbo leaders are the ones saying that we must not celebrate or worship mysterious and unexplained wealth. Igbo leaders. I'll touch on that story later for you. Ex-Sokoto Governor Bafarawa dumbs the People's Democratic Party. Is a story there. And then Tinubu is my mentor. I criticize his policies, not him. Alun Dume clarifies. Tinubu is Nigeria's first real politician president, says Show Me. Okay. Omo Agege denies rumors of dumping the All Progressives Congress. And then 2027 Lagos Guba polls. No vacancy for Sheyi Tinubu. Group replies Youth Minister. Okay. It's getting tougher. I recall yesterday when someone called me and said, it can be due that I smelled basketballs before 2027, as in Lagos State, Nigeria. Okay, USSD debts. NCC orders telcos to disconnect 9 banks. January 27. Yes, I'm crossing over to Punch newspaper now quickly for you. Uncertainty over inflation data as NBS website hack lingers. Uncertainty over inflation data as NBS website hack lingers. And telecom tariff hike, huge financial burden on Nigerians. Nigeria earned 50 trillion naira. Nigeria earned 50 trillion naira from crude oil in 2024. 50 trillion naira. Whoa. Nigeria earned 50 trillion naira from crude oil in 2024. And we still they borrow. That's according to a report anyway. Maybe later on I'll get to break it down for you. Mohbad's wife, father clash over DNA test is another piece. Southwest governors team up against ISWAP elements and of course bandits. 7:12 a.m. Opposition demands impeached legal speakers probe. GAC meets assembly leaders. Opposition demands impeached legal speakers probe. GAC meets assembly leaders. On Yuletide, CBN fines 9 banks 1.35 billion naira for ATM cash scarcity, unnecessary scarcity. It's all good. It's all good. Laughing, Owade gears up for traditional rites. Royal family tackles Makinde. Oni's ex-wife or ex-queen, others regain freedom after 21 days remand. Police, school teachers lament unpaid 33 months salary. And then to some more headlines now. Mohbad's wife and father clash over DNA test. Arabic teacher jailed 25 years for attempted sexual assault on minor. Arabic teacher jailed 21 years for attempted sexual assault on minor. 1 dies, 7 injured in Lagos Ibadan expressway crash. Probe begins as police recover expatriate's body in Rivers State. Police warn FCT residents of 17 black spots. 17 black spots in the entire FCT. 32 arrested as residents flee Ondo warring communities. Shops burnt as midnight fire got Anambra market. We leave there now to Sun newspaper this morning. Check the time, 7:14 a.m. Yeah, that's what it is. And to the biggest headline here, Akpabio urges completion of electoral reforms. On budget 2025, NAS issues NPA, FIRS, TCN, other absentee agencies for the 8-hour ultimatum. Wike issues 5,481 C of O in 1 year. 5,481 C of O in 1 year. Federal government, Enugu, signed host state agreement for 2026 National Sports Festival. I really think Governor Mba, if you ask me, is doing great. Is doing great. Yeah, it's doing great. Expatriates must reject money politics to make Nigeria great. Ex-INEC chief is one saying that. I never presented 2024 budget performance before NAS, JAMB registrar. Is the one saying that there. Benue PDP nominates Autumn BOT member. And then support new speaker. Wigan tells Lagos Assembly members, your report will escalate crisis in Delta APC. Nwobushi to a Meho committee. All right, we leave the Sun newspaper this morning and then we hit the Nation. Let's just take some few headlines. Before we roll this morning. FCCPC, NCC sign MOU to eliminate regulatory gaps in telecoms industry. And of course, lawmakers threaten to withdraw funding for NPA, NIMASA, FRS, and of course, others. Why? Okay. Let's leave the Nation newspaper now and touch on the Guardian newspaper quickly this morning. 50 billion naira budget can't end insecurity. Matawali tells lawmakers 50 billion budget can't end insecurity. Yeah. Let's get to Gonok Rufai Hussaini this morning quickly. Don't forget that we're streaming across all of our social media platforms right now. Yes, feel free to join the conversation. On YouTube, just go there to the search bar and type VOP 90.3 FM. That's on YouTube, right? Yeah, VOP 90.3 FM. And then you are just there. Get to the comment section, and please do drop your comment and your observation for me quickly. Our WhatsApp number is also there. In case you can call in, you can, of course, send a message to me and I'll read it out in real time. Okay? 081 717 56338. That's a WhatsApp number. 081 717 56338. Okay? Let's now quickly join Rufai Oseni for some analysis of the story. Let's go there.
Right, a couple of stories making the rounds. The number one story this evening is a very, very interesting one. And I say interesting in the sense that I think all watchers should watch it, effectively. Because there are still some Oyo princes that are saying that they have reservations as regards the, appointment of Owade as the as the Alaafin of Oyo, and they're exercising their reservations, and it's something that the state government should watch, because the truth is you do not want any discordant tunes as you have a new king, and these are things that we should watch very strongly. Anyway, the Olubada, the new Alaafin, beg your pardon, has been given the staff of office. But we also need to watch it if these people are raising a bone of contention. Princes from the 9 royal families, collectively known as Atibahai, they said they've rejected the appointment of Abimbola Owade as the Alaafin of Oyo. And this Atibahai describes appointments as unacceptable and a blatant disregard for Oyo's revered tradition. And I think, Governor Sheyi Makinde of Oyo State should be able to watch this. They criticized the decision making and accused Makinde of basing his proclamation by US-based Aweshe Agbaye, Professor Wande Abibola, who claimed that Ifa chose Owade as the next Alaafin of Oyo. And they argued that Owade's appointment was not only contrary to deeply rooted traditions, but also a violation of the rule of law, which should guide the selection process. So they also say their families have legitimate claims to this title. And it's something that, all the key stakeholders are going to be looking at. And it's been celebration galore also in Oyo State, as Oriyomi Hamzat was welcomed back home by his fans at Agidigbo after he had perfected his bail conditions. The broadcaster also regained freedom with his co-accused, including, the Oni of Ife ex-queen. There's also a story making the rounds as regards, Election Petition Tribunal in Edo State. It was said that some authorities, wanted to arrest one of the star witnesses, as regards that case as it opens. So we are still looking at that. In fact, that alarm was raised by Don Pedro Basaki, in Edo State there. President Tinubu has approved the appointment of Folashade Ariola Ajekoya as the Deputy Director General for Service, at the DSS. The approval of the first by any president has drawn commendation from a large section of serving retired DSS officers who see it as a move as restoring professionalism to the service. The presidential approval was gathered seek to revisit the agency structure for better efficiency. And a couple of other stories making the rounds. Mohbad's widow and father, they are still facing off about the DNA test, and CBN has fined 9 banks 1.35 billion for failing to disperse cash at their ATM. As a clear message of zero tolerance to cash flow disruptions, the CBN has sanctioned deposit money banks for failing to make Naira notes available during the yield season. So they fined the banks 150 million for non-compliance with cash distribution guidelines for this season. The affected banks were Fidelity, First, Keystone, Globus, Providus, Zenith, United Bank for Africa, Sterling Bank. And all of this was communicated by, corporate communications at CBN, Mrs. Hakama CD Ali. Also, there's another story making the rounds as regards a very sad one of a gospel musician that was found to have beheaded, you know, his uh, girlfriend and a call member that, gospel singer Timileyin Ajayi was said to have dismembered his 24-year-old girlfriend Salome Enejo, a member of the NYC for suspected ritual purposes. In an exclusive interview, that Enejo was a core member before she was brutally murdered by the suspects. Ajayi was apprehended by churchgoers on Sunday on Orozo, a community bordering FCT at Nasarawa, after he was found carrying a polythene bag containing the severed head of Enejo, which is very sad. And when you look at things like this, you wonder what was happening. A gospel singer, I mean, it's just showing the decadence in society as we speak today. Very decadent society we live in. Undume is saying that Tinubu is his mentor. Anyway, politicians will say anything they want to say just to be able to gain favor. He says he only criticizes his policies, not his personality, that he's his mentor and all of that. Let's see how all of that pans out. But it doesn't stop the fact that the North are still having a very big discordant tune as regards the tax bill, which a lot of them have kicked against. And there's still a lot of word out there as regards the tax bill. So let's see how that pans out in the coming days. The tax bill issue, the back and forth, the fact that the matter has not been resolved as we speak, and some advocacy for the NOA. It is discovered that other parastatals are getting well over 40 billion for publicity, while the NOA is getting just a paltry 450 million in their budget. So the question I'm always asking is, why is that the NOA cannot just be given the budget of all these other parastatals? Why will the Ministry of Power, for example, be saying they're getting 8 billion for creating awareness when the NOA is there to be able to create the awareness for them? So it is something I want us to look at very strongly and see how we can support the National Orientation Agency in all of this as it affects orientation and helping the country to get a lot better. And the new Eagles coach has been meeting with the team today. That's another good one. Let's see how that pans out. We can only hope or wish him the best and just hope for the best, for this Eagles coach. And Tulip Sadiq, you see, when we keep talking about accountability, that's what the Western nations have with their politicians. Tulip Sadiq has resigned as Treasury Minister over alleged Bangladeshi financial links. So it was said that Sheikh Hasina, the former president of Bangladesh, through somebody, had given her a house and properties that were given her many, many years ago. But now that it's been revealed, she definitely says she's going to resign as minister. That's the level of accountability at which they hold their public officials here. But if it was in Nigeria, obviously the person will stay on in office. And they will say, why are you asking me that question? What has it got to do with me? That's what we always see. But that shouldn't be the case. You cannot develop as a country if you don't do what is right. That's just it.
Thank you so much, Rufai Oseni. Everyone, this is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. The WhatsApp number is 081 717 56338. Okay? 081 717 56338. That's the WhatsApp number. You can as well go ahead to send your messages as quickly as you can. Okay? Now this time around, let's see. Let's connect with a former commissioner of police, CP Chuks Ewon. Yeah, he's just right here with us already. A very beautiful morning to you, Sire. Welcome.
Good morning to you, Ikame Judy, and to the listeners.
Good morning to you. How are you doing this morning?
Well, we are very grateful to God for making us see today in good health and health of the mind and the body too.
Okay. Let's set sail quickly. Simon Ekpa's arrest has reduced tension in the southeast. This is a statement made by the Chief of Defense Staff, Musa. He said that tension in the southeast has greatly reduced since the arrest of Finland-based Biafra agitator Simon Ekpa. Do you consider these as true, or what do you think?
Well, tension has not only reduced in the southeast, it has reduced across the globe. Because I've been talking with some of our people in the diaspora. We've been sharing a lot of discussions and ideas on the happenings at home, especially on the insecurity in the southeast. Everybody is very relieved now that the man has been caged, and what the Chief of Defense Staff has said is very, very correct. But be that as it may, the worrisome part of the whole thing is that killings and kidnappings are still, Simon Ekpa is not there. But those criminal gangs in the forested areas and, camps, criminal camps in black spots in the southeast are still perpetrating that enterprise of kidnapping and ritual killings and so on and so forth. So it is expected that those in the southeast are the only people who have facts and information concerning the hideouts of these criminals. It is therefore expected of them to boldly come out. They need to be encouraged. They need to be, awareness needs to be increased on them to come out, not in the open, codedly, to the appropriate authority, for them to move in and locate those camps and destroy them. Because once you destroy those places, they'll have no hiding place any longer. So, if they kidnap, where are they going to take the people to? That will now minimize this kidnapping spree, because it appears that the kidnapping spree is money-making venture. You can imagine somebody not doing any work and sitting down, just grabbing somebody that he believes has the means. People will run around. Before you know it, a lot will come in, 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, for doing nothing. So do you think that such persons will want to leave that forest and go to hustle in either Lagos or Port Harcourt or Abuja or Aba or Nature and so on and so forth? To him, no, it's easy money. He will sit there and be making cool money. Then when he comes into town, he will be acting the big boy that is very hardworking. He will just position one ramshackle shop and tell you that this is where the money spinning enterprise. Then you'll be wondering, what's the worth of the shop? Maybe if you look at the shop, everything there will be worth more than 500,000, or call it 1 million. Then you see him driving a SUV and living, ostentatious lifestyle. So you can't match the two. Therefore, the problem lies within the southeast itself. Those people are those rural settings. They should come out and give information that will lead to the destruction, or decapitation of those camps where these criminal elements are hiding. I think that's the time the southeast will have peace.
All right. According to General Christopher Musa, he said something. I'm asking you because you are a former police chief, and then you are, an Igbo man of the Southeast extraction. All right. That's why I'm actually asking these questions. Now, General Musa said that the sit-at-home thing in the southeast is gradually fading away, because of his arrest. Some persons still say that the sit at home is still in place strongly. What do you think? Again, I ask you, is this true?
Let me be frank with you. Within the Yuletide, I was in the southeast. I am from Onitsha town, and within Onitsha town, people were moving freely, going for their various social activities. The only thing I noticed was that the markets were closed, the banks did not open. Then some of the big business enterprises didn't open. Because if you open, these miscreants, before you know it, will come there to wreak havoc on both the owners of the place and even the customers or their clients coming to patronize the place. So the thing is still there. It may not, Onitsha may be safe because it has presence of the Navy at the fringes of River Niger, have the army situated in the highest point landmark in Onitsha. The police are there, the civil defense and DSS, they're all over the town. That's what makes the place look secured. If you go to places like Owerri, fine, state capital, Enugu, fine. But outside those places, what happens to the other smaller communities or suburbans? Like a place called Ekulobia, which is a growing settlement. You can't come out. These boys, they kept terrorizing people because we heard of those, they burnt their vehicles, even killed some people on that sit-at-home on Mondays. They are still doing it. They are still coming out to areas where people are, vulnerable, where people have nobody to protect or defend them. And especially to intercity or inter-community roads that seems a bit isolated. They go there and mount sentry and wait for people that will drive past the place. They'll just pick them, either they set their vehicles ablaze or they pick the vehicle and pick the man into the bush. What sort of sit-at-home is that? The thing is, I know with time we shall overcome all those obstacles and social malaise.
Okay.
That the South.
CP is still in the southeast now. Let's remain there. The Abia State Governor Alex Oti has said that his interest and that of his fellow governors from the states that make up the Ohaneze Ndigbo is the development and unity of the people. And in fact, the new Ohaneze Ndigbo President General has visited Governor Alex Oti to show his appreciation. Do you think the new entrance of the new Ohaneze Ndigbo president will bring about the unification of the body, Ohaneze itself?
Let me be very frank with you. I am one of the persons that is highly elated that Senator John Azutambata has been made the President General of Ohaneze Ndigbo. I wish you have met that man on one-on-one basis. I never knew the man until I went to serve in Rivers State as Deputy Commissioner of Police Administration in Port Harcourt. He never knew me, but when he heard about me, he hosted me with my friends and received me in Port Harcourt. And while I was serving in Port, I got promoted to Commissioner of Police in 2019. When I was leaving Port, he also held a very big ceremony for me to wish me well as a Commissioner of Police. And all the people that came, the high and mighty in Rivers were there. I was like, everybody was saying, have you ever done anything for this man? I said, absolutely nothing. That I've never met him in my life, but he heard about me and sent for me and did all these things for me. I said, since then, we maintained relationship. And to be very frank with you, the Igbos who have the best of Ohanes under him, because he's a very kind man, he's a very good man, he's a highly detribalized Nigerian, and he's very compassionate. He's, in fact, this thing he has started, you will see tales that will come out of his being President General of Ohanes and Debo. By the time he has finished his tenure, God willing, the way I will see him, and the way I'll see people appreciate him, they will request him to do a second term of another 5 years. Just take my words. Yes. So it's a good thing. We have a square peg in a square hole this time around. John Azotambata is the man to turn Ohanes around and unify Ohanes, not only within amongst.
Hello? Hello?
The
Okay.
He will connect them with.
Hello? Are you there, CP? Uh-oh. Okay. I think that has to do with the network. We'll try and quickly connect with him. CP Chuks, in case you're just joining us, this is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Of course, I am still having a conversation with Chuks, who is a former commissioner of police. Like I said, he was one time in or your state. Let's continue the conversation with him. Yeah, we can hear you. Are you there?
Yes, I'm there. It was just a bit of network.
Okay.
Yes. So, like I was saying, he is going to not only unify the Igbos, he will connect the Southeast, the Ohanese, with the Afenifere group.
Beautiful.
And he will also connect with the North, the Northern group or whatever they call themselves, whichever names they go with, whether Northern Elders Forum or whatever. He will still connect. He is the man I know. He's the one that will do a lot of integrations.
Okay.
In the setting in the country. Yes. Let's a good one.
Thank you, CP. Let's touch on some political stories quickly before I let you go. CUPP, a coalition of united political parties, is asking Nigerians to reject APC at the polls come 2027 because the administration has failed to address the menace of insecurity over the years. Reject APC completely. CUPP begs Nigerians to reject Tinubu and APC in 2027. CP, is it about begging now, Nigerians, or is it about everyone going ahead to do what they feel? Because we, like I said, everyone has monopoly of voting. So what do you think? Is it about begging now, or Nigerians doing what they really want to do?
Well, it's question of Nigerians doing what they really want to do. It's not question of begging. But the thing is this, all this agitation, as far as we know, is too early. 2027 is far off, or it's still 2 years to come, and a lot of things will surely outplay itself between now and 2027.
But then they will tell you the political workings begin now, this time around, not even in 2026. It started 2024.
Yes, I understand what you're saying. But the thing is this, they should talk of stomach infrastructure first. The hardship and the hunger, in the land is so much. People shouldn't be talking politics. They should be talking economy. Let us talk of how to eat. Because a hungry man is an angry man. All those who are committing crimes is because they are not sure of the next meal. So let's think of how to enter the farms, encourage those who are farmers, give them security, let them produce food. When we have massive food production, the prices of food items will drop and Nigerians can feed. Let us think of how to engage people, give them employment, whatever form, whether on contract basis or unskilled or skilled laborers. Get them engaged, let them be earning some income. to be able to buy that food to eat. That should be our concern now. Not whether you're going to bring down this government or to bring in another government. That one should wait for the election proper, 2027. By 2026, they can pop up with such narratives.
Okay, but CP, now, why do you think the politics is this heated, all right, as regards 2027? In fact, this same talk everywhere, this thing started immediately after the last general election, 2023, and people have started talking about 2027, and there is this gradual journey towards 2027 by political parties. People have just been talking about 2027. Don't you think it's a pointer to something that Nigerians should hold very strong and tight?
No, the thing is this, the politicians are desperados, as far as I know, and I am concerned. The political class, okay, look at the analysis I made some time ago. When somebody from nowhere enters the National Assembly, let me use Green Chambers, for example, House of Reps. From nowhere, he takes home over 20-something million every month. That one is different from constituency allowance. They will give him 200 million per annum, plus other oversight functions, budget padding, and so on and so forth. So you see the man becoming stupendously rich. So why will those who are not part of this enjoyment not begin to agitate for 2027 from 2023? Because to them, let the thing come fast so that they can push out this man and go and take his or her place in the National Assembly. I'm just giving you one example. These are apart from what the ministers do in razzmatazz, what DGs in ministries, departments, and agencies, are doing, and parastatals. So it is like nobody is altruistic anymore. Nobody's thinking about the people. Nobody's thinking about the masses. What they are thinking, nobody's thinking even about the good governance. Everybody's interest is I and I alone. How do I go in and grab and be one of the ones they should be celebrating? That is what all this alabalu and all this use and noise you're seeing on tabloids and on the media and social media every now and then concerning 2027.
Okay.
All of them, the political class, they are desperados. That is what is playing itself out.
Okay.
And it will not augur well for us. It will not augur well for the upcoming generation, because the multiplier effect of what we are seeing is when these youngsters come out, the Gen Z, they don't have jobs, they go into Yahoo. They go into kidnapping, they go into drug trafficking, anything that will be bringing money, since they are not privileged or have the opportunity of going into politics and occupying those juicy positions. That's what is playing out.
Okay.
So you can see the values are just going down the drain every other day. And the earlier we begin to tell ourselves the truth and begin reorientation, the better for all of us.
All right, before I let you go, as regards the 2027 thing, the 2027 election, a former independent National Electoral Commissioner, former independent National Electoral Commission, the National Commissioner for Southwest, Professor Layo Olurode, has said that the electorate must shun money politics for the Nigerian democracy to succeed. I've heard over time, now to UCP, I've heard over time people say, 2027 is going to be very, very different from 2023, because 2027 is going to be strictly money politics. People have started, because there is hunger in the land, there is hunger in Nigeria. Politicians will use hunger as a tool, as a very good tool to win election, and that is going to be strictly money politics. They've started, gathering enough money, keeping it well, to use in 2027. Now, CP, don't you think, again, I ask, 2027 is just going to be about money? the highest spender will go away with the largest votes. Is it not going to be like that?
Well, you have said it all. That is what the thing is likely to turn out. And that is why at subnational level, I'm so worried with what some of the governors are doing. That's why they want to hijack even the resources meant for the third tier of government, the local governments. They are stocking and getting set for the next election because they believe it's money, that money is key for you to go in, and that they have already seen that people are hungry and that the hardship across the nation is getting out of hand, and that the only weapon to, get themselves back into relevance and into government is to stock enough money, and by that time they'll use it to buy off the votes of the poor masses. So your analysis is quite in order. That's what the thing is turning out to be, and that's what I foresee will happen, both in off-cycle or off-season election and in the general election of 2027. At least the test case is coming with Anambra on the 16th of November this year, when they are expected to have their own governorship election. Let's see how it's going to play out.
Okay.
You see money playing a very major role in that coming election in Anambra State.
CP, thank you so much for having this conversation with us. Thank you for your analysis, your insightful analysis. Thank you. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you for always accommodating and tolerating me.
Thank you so much, CP. Do have a great day today.
Thank you. And you.
Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Time to get to open up the studio line so you can be part of the conversation this morning. All right? I'll open the studio lines just after this.
Happy New Year from Polaris Bank, the digital bank of the year. We thank all our customers for your patronage and support last year. May 2025 mark a year of fulfilled dreams for you and yours. Download Vault from Google Play Store or iOS App Store today to get your year started.
Are you aware that Iruka Online Limited installed and designed a 100,000 capacity church building? Oh yeah, we are the sole distributors of global leading brands all over the world, such as Wafday Line Array, speakers and digital amplifiers, Preseno's digital mixers and studio equipment, Coswell workstations and keyboards, Fender guitars, Mapex drums, Ashdown bass combos, just to mention but a few. We offer flexible payment plan handled by our financial department with 24/7 customer care support system. You can visit our website on www.iruka.com to avoid buying fake products. You can also visit our showroom at number 36 Lagos International Airport Road beside Golden Tulip Hotel. Iruka, never settle for less.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Voice of the People 90.3 FM, and you are on to Front Page Review. My name is Jude Ikami Jude. Welcome, man. Welcome and welcome again. In case it's your first time here, 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call. 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp 081-717-56338 is the number to send all of your WhatsApp messages to, okay? All of them. Yeah? And if you're reaching me from outside Nigeria, kindly use the WhatsApp number. So it'll be easier for you. Okay? Is that cool? The number again is 081 for WhatsApp, okay? 081-717-56338. Shall we do this? Let's go. Move away from your radio set or turn down the volume. 60 seconds for you. Be mindful of what you say on the national radio. Let's get to the phone lines now quickly.
Hello, good morning. It can be Jude.
Top of the morning to you. What's your name and where you calling from?
Happy New Year and My name is Mary. I'm calling from Preston.
Mia, welcome.
Well done for the good job you are doing.
Thank you.
You see, as regards this issue of 2027, it's like our politicians are not usually putting on their thinking cap. Presently, nothing is working. That's the truth of the matter. All this one saying CBN sanctioning these banks and all that for scarcity, economy is growing, this, they are all stories. Every patriotic Nigerian, whether PPP or RRR, whichever party, to come together and work towards salvaging this country. The country is in abyss. That is the truth of the matter. In a situation that government exists for the protection of lives and property and good government. When lives are not protected, people and the welfare issues are not taken care of by the government, which means the government has failed. So I advise every patriotic Nigerian, whether from the north, south, west, leaders, political, spiritual, whatever,
Thank you.
Work towards the service country before it gets too late.
All right.
Thank you. Have
Thank
a
you
blessed day.
so much. Have a wonderful day too. Thank you so much. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, Ekpa Jude. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine. Welcome.
Okay. Peter Musa is my name from Shomolu.
Welcome.
Ekpa Jude, I know that APC has started, looking for alliances, looking for those who will team up with them. And by that I mean they are doing good for judiciary. They are doing good for security operatives. They want to do good for INEC. Those are their own, parties that will join them. Nigerians also should not wait for UPP to tell us to come together. I just want to say any Nigerian that love life, I don't say now love the country, because some people may not love the country, but you have to love life. If you want to live and love life and live, you have to come out together. Do we want to continue in this type of a situation where you are not secured, that Nigerians are being kidnapped, reverend fathers, bishops, businessmen, travelers, where the bandits and terrorists are allowed to roam about the country? Unperturbed. Do you want to continue with a country that the leaders have the list of the people that are sponsoring banditry and terrorism in Nigeria? They refuse to read out the names and arrest those people. Do you want to continue in a country that you are not given electricity, but some people will come and force you into ban A, and then from 16,000 naira bill you were paying, they are giving you 260,000. When you don't have a job, your business is not moving. Throughout yesterday in my shop, I did not have light until about 8 o'clock at night. When I was about to close, they brought light. How did I do business that yesterday? How do I deliver? How do I make the money that I will pay the bill? When you are having a government that is not interested in how you are living, you have a National Assembly that is led by people that are so selfish. The government of today is not about Nigerians. It's not for Nigerians. It's not for downtrodden. They are for themselves. So, do we want to continue this? For Peter Monse, the answer is no. I think for every Nigerian, even if we are hypnotized, can we start now to go to prayer houses for deliverance, that we will know what to do in 2027? Can we now begin to sensitize Nigerians and tell them that even if they give you 100,000, it will not save you for a month, because NEPA bill will take 33,000 for that 1 month? I think Nigerians should wake up. If you love life and fear God, let us make sure that we remove this evil from our neck. We remove this joke called APC from our neck. We have to live. God created us in this country and gave us so much, so many resources. Look at 50-something trillion in 1 year from oil sector. Where is that money? What do they use it for? They want to use it and keep to buy votes. Nigerians, when you are hungry and you receive any money, you will continue that hunger for 8 years. I am just saying, as I summarize, Nigerians, please, let us not only recover Nigeria, let us recover our life and say we want to live, and say no to everything, because they have destroyed this country. I think we need to come together and recover it. Not about PUPP, but about all Nigerians. God
Thank
bless
you,
my man.
Peter Omonse. Thank you, sire. Beautiful morning to you.
Good morning, Ekpa Jude.
Good morning.
This is Afun Adama.
Welcome.
My own contribution is this about this hunger in the land. Hunger in the land. They are talking of 2027. I'm already said it, I think, last 2 weeks. There's hunger in the land. They're talking of 2027. As CP says, 20. As I said, exactly what I said last 2 weeks. That's what CP is talking this morning. 2027 still remains 2 years plus. We are talking, and there's hunger in the land. No light, no security, nothing is moving. We are talking of 2027. Maybe everybody forget about 2027. Maybe they cry about hunger in the land. There's hunger, serious hunger in the land. If you're going to go buy food now, you go no understand what I try to tell you. Rice 1,000 naira, 3 spoons. Then you go chop them. You want buy only rice 1,000 naira for canteen. Only spoon 3 they go put inside for you. They say it's already done. They can look the food with they cry. What are going to come out for your eye? There's the hunger in the land. That's my own contribution this morning. God bless you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much for calling. Appreciate your call. Good morning. Welcome to Front Page Review.
Good morning, Jude. Ikami Jude.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, my name is Peter Usifu. I'm calling from Abanoje in Ikosun.
Good morning.
Yeah, thank you very much. I listened to your guest, Petros Chuk. We spoke very well, and he sounds very patriotic. You should keep it up, please. Now, first of all, I want to go to Abuja, where some of scavengers and beggars are trying to take the federal government to court. That is the FCC minister, near some wicked to court, for damages to the tune of 500 million naira. I wonder if they win the case, how will they share it? And who will be the chairman? Do they have an association? Then coming to the to Hope Uzodinma, the governor of Imo State, he did say that the removal of oil subsidy is now paying the governors very well. The governors of state, that is subnational, that now they are getting more money. And these other governors to say, and then it should be emulated. So, for us now, we citizens of Nigeria, I advise that we should concentrate on our subnationals, on our governors, who are not performing very well, who are very lazy in raising IGR, internal generated revenue. So, we should not concentrate on the federal government, because tax is getting bigger now, and the subnationals are getting more money. To protect this argument, it has been said that in 2024, the federal government collected 50 trillion naira from revenue on this removal of oil subsidy. Finally, I want to
Your time is up. Yeah.
So PDP, that is the crisis in PDP at the moment, by Sam, the secretary, the so-called secretary of the PDP.
Your time is up.
Now the crisis there, and this shows. Okay, let me leave it to other time.
Thank you.
No problem.
Peter Osifu, appreciate you. All right, let's go here. Good morning to you. Welcome.
Good morning, Ekamijide.
This man. Happy New Year to you.
I wish you the same.
How is Sierra Leone?
We are good here. We are good. Kamijide, this is to calling for Freetown, Sierra Leone. I want to say something very clearly. One is, I want to correct Peter Sifo. Hope Uzodinma is not a governor of Imo State, okay?
Who?
The legitimate governor of Imo State is Ihedio, not Hope Uzodinma.
But Hope is the one we know. Hope is the one we know there.
Yeah.
He's the one sitting there right now.
Yes, the same bandage in power is still the same bandage that put Hope Uzodinma there. And today you can see how Nigeria is going from Nigeria and how Imo State is going on the other side. So no matter how you call him the governor of Imo, he was not, and it's not legit. So that's number one. Number two, I want to say something about the defense, the chief of defense staff, Musa, or whatever he called his name. You say that since the arrest of Sam Ekpa, that Southeast has become calm a little bit. But Musa, I know you are listening. If you can be honest with yourself, don't look at Southeast and people like us think we are stupid. We are not stupid. We are not. Igbo people are not stupid though. Despite there are some stupid ones. Yes, I agree. But there are some educated ones.
You need to mind what you see on the national radio.
I'm talking to my people because they're not some of my people.
But you need to mind what you see on the national radio, okay?
Okay. Yes. Because I cannot allow my own state, my Southeast, to be destroyed by some hoodlums and criminals. We can never allow it. You know why I'm saying this? Chief of Defense, can you come and tell us who is sponsoring Samanepa? Because we have gotten the intel from Finland government. He is talking now, saying the people that is. Can you come and tell the world the people that is sponsoring him? Because we have the people that is sponsoring him. You know that we know. So can you release the names of those people? That's sponsoring Samanepa. Because when I come here, I've been telling my brothers and sisters, look at the agenda of these people. And let me tell my Igbo brothers and sisters, those of you that are supporting Samanepa, let me tell you something now that will shock you. Go to Imo State, okay? You know, Igbo people, we don't hide evil. We say it the way it is. It doesn't matter who wants to paint us whatever I want to paint us. That this guy called Samanepa, dish out some criminals, call their name, BNG or whatever. They kidnap our people, take ransom from them, kill them, throw them in the ditch, take their cars and sell it by pass. I'm saying it on air so that if it is lie, we share the evidence. So now, and what about our people that Samanepa killed? Which is BMG.
Your time is up. Your time is
yes. Up. What about the people that is sponsoring him? Which the Igbo politicians know exactly what I'm saying about now. What about our people that these boys eat life? The cannibalism in our land happens in our land. They were eating their own brothers and sisters, raping their own brothers and sisters. Shame to those people who is supporting.
Thank you so much. Your time is up, actually. Okay, sorry about that. Let's take more calls. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Top of a morning to you.
My name is Chigozie. I'm calling from State.
All right.
Please, I need here, but no the money. I need, I beg, I hold 4 children. I beg, I need work, any work at all. Better my picking from here, they survive. I beg.
Chigozie from Ogun State, Abi?
Yes, sir.
It's okay. Where in Ogun State, actually?
Huh?
Where for Ogun State?
Agbado.
Okay. All right. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you. Huh? All those people where they stay at Agbado, they go attend to you. I have his number, or we have his number already. Okay. If you are around Agbado and you can connect him to something. All right. Yeah. At least you're not saving him. You're saving a family. Okay. So, I mean, make it not too far from Agbado, at least around. Okay. So, if you actually want to assist him, just find a way to reach out to me quickly, all right, before I leave here. Thank you so much. The WhatsApp number is 081-717-56338, all right? Yeah, that's the WhatsApp number. Let's get back to the phone lines now and take your calls. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Okay, let's go here. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Ikame Jude, Ikame.
Good morning.
This says the truth is bitter. Concerning what you just said this morning, money is the root of all evils. What you are facing in this country today, the corruption, the base is money. And yet, judiciary, the INEC, and the politicians, they are intentionally starving us so that they can pour out money and people will join them during 2027. They are ready to flush out money and food for people to rub up their minds for people to vote them. So I'm begging the masses to endure. We shouldn't continue like this. God will help us.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate your call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, today. My name is Godwin.
Good morning.
I'm Eda Godwin.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for your review. Thank you for this review, the CP's review. Thank God for the new Ohanese president. Fortunately, he was my classmate, University of Ibadan,
Okay.
1982. Electoral science. I was in sociology. I left group science for sociology. He's a nice guy, and the people who they have somebody who come as a unifying factor, and we do them good. And I pray that the issue of ECN will go off, issue of mandatory will go off in that area, issue of Kano being in administration and should be resolved in no sooner time. Thank God for that.
Thank you.
Then as for please, we should stop. As you even in the media should even help us. We should not be discussing 2027 now. We don't know what even tomorrow, even end of this month will bring. Why discuss 2027? Those who are playing the game, they know what they are doing. They are naive. They cannot see tomorrow, and they are naive. We should talk about the economy. How do we improve the lot of the ordinary Nigerian? That is what we should talk about. I'm so grateful. The Igbo extraction, they are more than 1,000 plus. Can those billionaires put themselves together and empower the people there? Go spend money on their security.
Hello? Oh, I think we're having issues with your network. Sorry about that. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ekpa Julia.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How is it?
I'm great, doing fine.
My name is Francis from Ekoto.
Welcome.
I want to advise Nigerians on 2027 election. Everybody shine their eye. Nigerians have suffered enough. Those that is collecting money from this APC government, let them remember what we are going through. Let them remember what Nigerians are going through. The cry, and the tears in the land. Hungry everywhere. Just come out of your house to go to bus stop. You will meet no less than 5 people begging you for aid. Is that how this country has been before? I'm asking them. Do we continue to live like this? That's the question I'm asking Nigerians. Let us all unite and vote out these people in 2027 so that we will live our life the way we want it. Thank you very much, Ekpa Julia.
Appreciate you. God bless you.
Okay.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Kamejide.
Good morning.
Yeah, okay. This is the current from Spain.
Welcome.
Okay. Well, Jude, like this thing yesterday I was saying yesterday. You know what this thing? You hear what choose the commissioner of police said concerning the chief of Ohanese Nzibo, this thing, newly elected. It's a nice man, but everything still lies on the Nigeria press.
Okay.
Nigeria press is the one that's causing the problem there. I wonder what this man has not sat with these people. The next thing they said that this, and they will wonder who is that issue Guzoro that every time Nigeria they issue a statement. I only know, even here now, you have a lot of this state in here. They will just say, Ohanese Ndibo, Madrid. Ohanese Ndibo, this thing. Is it when they should say, they said Ohanese, just let if Nigeria press can help us so that there is peace in that place. Then when if these people don't say anything, they should not say Ohanese Ndibo, generalize it. They said, a particular person said, you see what the issue there, people are discussing yesterday that Ohanese Ndibo back this thing. Who is that person? Guzoro. The man was saying before, they said he's Ohanese youth leader before. That was 5 years ago. And this man is, according to this, they said that man is 5 years. And they said that Ohanese youth last 5 years. Imagine that. How confused that one is. So that's one. Let me just light one. On this chief of defense staff, I don't know if the kind of question, if the people ask, tell him, they tell people what to ask, or they're afraid. You see this man, what is this man only after this Southeast? Look at what happened. They went to raid their army camp in this Manduguri last time. And this thing, they said as data discharge, they will kill people. They should not ask the man question, why are they killing people every time? Say that as data discharge. And one other thing, there's this man that was coming from that southeast, that's east, going to Delta to board this plane to Lagos. And many people just picked them with the DSS, this thing, and they wanted to shoot them before the commander arrived. Ask this man, why is this? Who is that? This unknown gunman? It doesn't mean that these people are that unknown gunmen. Now they just kill. I didn't they kill this people. They just IPOB every time. This is the question they ask this man. Not every time. This man was just talking of southeast. But by the grace of God, with time, you see. We see the people that sponsor of that people that sponsoring that Sam and Ekpa, as this teacher said. Just watch out. You see what will happen. Right. Have a great day, my brother.
Have a great day too.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Yeah. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
I want to say what I see that after the arrest of Simon Ekpa, the insecurity in Southeast has reduced. Is a pure lie. Mm-hmm. After the arrest of Simon Ekpa, the insecurity in Southeast has increased even more, if I should say that. There's somebody also called from Sierra Leone, always call and say that he has the proof of those who are sponsored whoever. He's not just by saying it. Let him come and show the evidence if he has any. Because we are all looking for a way to stop the insecurity in Southeast, not just by always calling on radio and saying he has the proof. He should come down to Nigeria, to the government, the evidence he has, so that they can tackle it. If we to stop the insecurity in Southeast. Thank you so much. And let me say this before I end the call. If the Nigerians voted the APC into power in the first place, I don't think so. That's why they are really talking about 2027, even when Nigerians are dying of hunger.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Let's start reading your messages now, quickly, okay? I'll begin with what Mayor from Ikotu is saying. I think Mayor called earlier. Calling and sending the message. Okay, I'll pick your call. I decide to speak with you via call. And let's leave your message because of our time. So if you are sending a message, then no need calling. If you want to call, then don't send a message. Okay? Let's do it that way. Okay. Mazu Gochuku, Governor Uzodinma should explain to us how subsidy removal is a blessing to governors. This is the beginning of Obasa political downfall. More woes coming his way. Wike should be cautioned for the last time by Mr. President. Political master strategies is finding it difficult to strategize our economy. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And then, greetings to you. Evil will kill the evil. What is the crime of the young lady that was killed by the boyfriend? The removal of subsidy is a cost of these menaces that we are suffering. The arrest of Simon Ekpa did not stop the killing in the southeast. Rather, it increased the killings. Let all well-meaning Nigerians reject APC in 2027. Who owe Lagos? It belongs to Tinubu. He is the one who decides, and his son will become the next governor. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Prince Ayotek from Marina Market sent that message. Okay. Franco Nero. Hope Uzodinma and other governors can celebrate and count the subsidy removal as a blessing, while their heartless policies inflict so much pain, hardship, unemployment, and poverty on the people. Meanwhile, the 50 billion naira budget for security is extremely too small to buy ammunition and equipment to combat the terrorists across Nigeria, especially in the north. Our gallant soldiers need modern equipment to confront these or those evil agents of darkness. The fine of 9 banks by the CBN for breaches in regards to cash shortage is a welcome development. Nigerians must start to choose the best of us to rule the rest of us to get the best from us. May God help and heal our land. Frank O. Nero sent that message. Hello, good morning to you this morning. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, good morning. This is Fabulous speaking. I'm calling from Thailand.
Fabulous. Good morning.
Okay, thank you, Kamiri Judah. You know, regarding the defense chief of our staff or whatever, I want us to understand one thing about Nigeria. Is it that chief of defense staff? That man is a very educated man. Is an intelligent man. Go back to all the chief of staffs before or whatever, the chief of defense staff. If you just try to memorize and dissect them and compare them with this current one, this the defense chief of staff went to school, is a very, very educated man. And this government, Tunumbu, has understand that this man can be able to represent. It can be delivered today.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch within span of 1 month or 2 months, this defense chief of staff has gone majority. In fact, he's still towing the media speaking because he can speak. He know how to speak. He know how to convince people. That is what is going on in where that man is now. That man is one of the intelligent man that is in this regime. I have been talking about this regime. They have many intelligent people. So our people should see this defense chief of staff as that man. He's very intelligent. He wants to destroy South East with his intelligence. So let me learn, please. There are people that are calling with this opportunity, crying, Simon Ekpa is the one. There are the ones. I want us to understand that those people castigating Simon Ekpa are the people Simon Ekpa removed the filling bottle from their mouth. So now they are coming out from their hole, trying to put fire and say that Simon Ekpa is the source of everything. But I thank God that in as much as they are lying, there are some truth. There are callers that call here and told us clearly that everything they are saying about that the insecurity has reduced, that actually the insecurity increased. Finally, federal government should release Mazen Nandi.
Thank you.
Thank you. Read you there.
Thank you so much. From Thailand. Okay, let me continue with the messages. The only electoral reform that will be accepted by Nigerians, and what do you say? The only reform that will be accepted by Nigerians and will be presentable and sharing is electronic voting and diaspora authentic voting. Banks being sanctioned for not dispensing cash through ATMs is a welcome development because I don't see why ATM machines will be without dispensing money. It is really absurd. 50 trillion naira from the crude oil sales. Then we have no business borrowing to finance anything. God bless Nigeria. Pastor Gabriel Ekuma Alagbado. Appreciate you for the message. Why are we still borrowing? Che? It's a big one. Okay. Good morning. It's high time for us to drum support for former Governor Ambode's comeback as Lagos State Governor after Governor Sanwo-Olu. I'm Kenny G from Ojo Barracks. A lot of persons actually thought after Sanwo-Olu that this man will come back. In fact, some persons even opine that Jide Sanwo-Olu is just for one term and then the other man will come and finish his second term. But what we saw is and now people are saying at least someone is supposed to be compensated. Let him come back and finish his job. What he started. But the situation is changing hands. I mean, it's just our opinion, opinions of Nigerians, but that's not what is actually playing out. All right. It's okay. Let me read more message for you. Let me read your thoughts. Okay, let me touch on this particular one. It's difficult for me to believe that the CDS and your guests are saying that insecurity and tension has reduced in South is since Simon Ekpa's arrest. Kindly ask Mr. Enwonwu to clarify his position vis-a-vis the killing of Reverend Father Tobias Okonkwo at Ihiala, recent killings of 2 Reverend sisters at Newi, killings of dozens of people in Oru East, and the sit-at-home still ongoing. Why nobody is telling us anything about repeated agitation of Asari Dokubo and his foot soldiers' role in the southeast? The CDS, of course, is making that assertion probably to justify his effort to extradite Simon Ekpa from Finland. CP also said that there are still killings going on across the country. But I'll put that aside quickly. Good morning to you. Senator Alindume saying President Tinubu is his mentor. That's politicians for you. Senator John Azuka Mbata, as President General of Anes Ndigbo, will work to unite Ndigbo wherever they are. Gospel singer who killed his girlfriend is a ritualist and not a believer. 50 trillion naira received from crude oil revenue. My brother, where is the money? Churchill from Surulere is sending that message. My name is Akim from Mushin, and he's saying if the former commissioner of police is saying that 2027 is still far, has he forgotten that your present president started campaigning for Muhammadu Buhari in 2012? Nigerians should start advocating and condemning this government now. And he also said Nigeria should go into farming. When he was a police commissioner, how did he protect the farmers then? Or is he not aware of the bandits disturbing the farmers in their farmland? Or who wants to die? It's only God that can save us in this country.
Views and opinions expressed on this program solely those of the individual contributors and do not necessarily represent the official views of the Voice of the People 90.3 FM, Lagos. We do not endorse or take responsibility